Johnny Lupo, who is involved with him, and they wanted to do a candy and asked me would I involve myself, my charity, and my foundation with it because they, saw the work that I've been doing with children affected with autism and raising money and just. This is just another way to raise money for the foundation and the families of children affected with autism.
When do people just get them in stores, or how does it?
Yes, they're going to be in stores, and we're working with some bigger stores now to try to get into Walmart stores like that, and they're going to be all over. We just really launching it in this year. Well, this is the end of the year, so pretty much coming at the end of this year, going into next year, and it's here in City Field. Match picked it up as Paul. He could explain, how they come on board and everything with us. So we're happy. I mean, I'm happy about the fact that being over here at City Field and being involved with the team with it.
What do you, on a more baseball-related note, with what's going on with Jose here and stuff, Straw?
What's going on with it?
You being a guy that grew up in this organization, obviously, and realized the importance of, homegrown guys. I mean, how do you hoping obviously the Mets are able to bring him back, I would imagine, and you can see what he means to the team.
Well, no question about it. I mean, being a homegrown player and being an exciting player as he is, for the fans here and the Mets fans. You would hope that something good would work out, for both sides, because, he's a really exciting player. You're not going to find too many players in the game that's more exciting than him. And, it's a tough situation to be in. I know if I had to do it all over again, I would have stayed. It looks good on the other side, but it's not always good as a place that you're used to. And, when you're young, you don't realize that. For me, I was young and didn't realize, what New York meant to me and leaving. And tell Jose, I said, New York is a great place. I mean, a great place, no matter what. It's a great place to play. No matter what you have to go through, how difficult it gets, this is the place where you want to play.
Straw, that's what I was going to ask you. When you went through that, when you left and signed with the Diamonds, obviously you went back to your hometown. So
yeah.
How hard of a decision was that for you at the time? And what went through what was your thinking at the time?
Well, me, I was, I think I was just personally fed up with management. Never had anything to do with the media or the fans of playing in New York. And sometimes, that happens, but you're young and you're stupid too. You make stupid decisions and you realize that, you don't know that when you're young, but when you look back over it, then you realize, God, that was so stupid. I was so young, what was I thinking about leaving New York City, to go LA or anywhere. This is the greatest place to play, greatest fans, are the expectations high? Or is the media tough? Yeah, it's part of it, and you just have to learn to live with that.
So, Straw, are you saying Jose should take less money to stay here?
I'm not getting in that. I did not say that. I have nothing to do with that. All I could say is, I would love to see him stay in New York. New York loves him. Met fans love him. Former players love him. We love the way he plays. And I just hope, that things work out for both sides and, he could continue to play here.
It's interesting, Straw, that you said you appreciate it more when you leave. You don't understand what you had maybe here in New York.
You don't.
Yeah.
It's a different type of feeling after you've played here for so long and you've been successful here. Being successful here is they appreciate it a little bit more than anywhere else you go. You're just another player that comes along and other places play, but the fans here never forget. The legacy that you leave for yourself here is incredible, and Jose has a chance to do that. He's a remarkable player. He's had some wonderful years, done some wonderful things, and he still have a chance to do some greater things before his career's all over with.
If he leaves, do you worry about the direction the franchise could be headed?
I don't know. That's not my place to talk about. That's I could just tell you about my experience and Jose's experience as a player playing, and It's a place that cares about him, you know, and that's what you got to look at. You know, fans deeply care about him. You look around, you see a lot of people wearing number 7.
Yeah.
You know, so that speaks for itself.
How would you like if people moved in stadium walls for you? Would you have been in favor of that?
Don't matter, I hit him out anyway.
Didn't matter where they put the walls, huh?
No, I mean,
You wasn't worried about right field there?
I don't worry about it. Just, you know, it's a ballpark. You know, I mean, it's a different. I mean, it depends on how you're building your team. You know, if your team is not a team that's a home run hitting team, then you build your ballpark. You know, put the dimensions where they need to be to help your ball club. You know, I think more than anything.
But can you see how the right